Today, we're diving into the MLB offseason winners and losers. And trust me, the narrative you're hearing from ESPN and MLB Network is not the whole story. The Dodgers appear to have loaded up again. The Blue Jays stayed aggressive. But when you peel back the layers, especially for teams like the Mets, the offseason looks very different than what most analysts are saying. So let's set the table. NBC Sports report that the Dodgers keep loading up, while the Blue Jays continue to be aggressive this offseason. That's the headline everyone is talking about. Now, what does that actually mean? The LA Dodgers signed Edwin Diaz. Yes, away from the Mets. They also landed Kyle Tucker, one of the most expensive free agents this offseason. This looks like the Dodgers are building a super team once again. But here's where it gets interesting. The Dodgers appear unbeatable on paper. But paper doesn't play baseball. Yes, Tucker is elite. Diaz is elite. But elite players don't guarantee championships. Look, Los Angeles has made massive moves, paying huge money. But the NL West has gotten stronger overall. The Padres, Giants, even the Diamondbacks have added talent this offseason. So the question isn't whether the Dodgers are great. It's whether they're unbeatable. And spoiler, they're not. Now let's talk about the Blue Jays. NBC specifically praised Toronto's aggression this offseason. But while signing big money deals and adding pieces certainly looks good, the Blue Jays are facing a huge injury question. Right as spring training starts, breaking Anthony Santander, a major offseason acquisition, is going to miss 5 to 6 months after shoulder surgery. That punches a big hole in their lineup. That's a real problem, especially for a team trying to compete in a deep AL East. So yes, they spent, but spending without health doesn't equal winning. The Mets haven't gotten the same offseason headlines as the Dodgers or the Jays, but that doesn't mean they're irrelevant. In fact, the Mets signed Freddie Peralta, a frontline arm, and Luis Robert Jr., a massive bat. They made moves to address real needs. They didn't overspend to the detriment of the roster, but let's be honest, they didn't make the headline-grabbing splash that everyone else did, and that works both ways. While the Dodgers and Blue Jays grab headlines, the Mets quietly strengthen without sacrificing depth. Sequence this for narrative. You don't have to be loud to be effective. That's a powerful takeaway. Let's look around the league briefly. The Orioles made interesting plays, adding former Met Pete Alonso and pitching pieces. Teams like the Cubs, Braves, and Phillies quietly improved through balance and depth, not just splash moves. The takeaway, MLB offseason winners come in different shapes. You have splash signings, injury-proof depth, smart contracts, and balanced lineups. Now here's my hot take. The Dodgers are not the runaway favorite, just the most talked about. The Blue Jays could be overrated because of injuries. The Mets quietly set themselves up for relevance without overcommitting. That's not a fan take. That's a strategic narrative based on some real moves and real risks. Ask yourself, would you rather appear great on paper and hope for health, or would you rather build intelligently and keep multiple paths to success? That's a real debate, and fans should be talking about it. Alright, here's the big question for you. Comment below, who's the real MLB offseason winner? Is it the Dodgers, the Jays, the Mets, or another team entirely? And don't just drop a name, tell why. If you want more Mets-focused breakdowns, offseason reactions, rivalry talk, and NL East analysis, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a video. This offseason might be over, but the storylines are just beginning. See you next time.